We are live. Hello, everyone. We are, hi. Welcome to the Made in Midlothian toast to our new marketplace being launched. Whew, we did it, guys. Well done.
Yay.
Yay. So I'll give everyone a chance to introduce themselves, and we'll start with me. I'm Shondra Riley. I am Managing Director and Music Program Director for Made in Midlothian. And next we have Erin.
Hi, I'm Erin, and I am a director, co-founder. Do we call ourselves a co-founder of Made in Midlothian? And I also work with Shondra on the music department.
The department.
The department. The branch.
And next we'll go clockwise. So next we have Donna.
Hi, I'm Donna Strachan, and I run the Kids Art Club in Woodburn.
Great. Yep. Your kids did the artwork for the kids choir.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of talented kids in Woodburn, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And Dalkeith. Yeah.
Yeah. And Alison.
Hi, I'm Alison, and I make lampshades like that one. And I've been part of Made in Midlothian since the beginning as well. I'm a director as well. Evening.
Awesome.
Nope.
Right. So next up we have Amanda.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm one of the directors, and I also am part of the markets and run a business called Made in Avenue.
Hi. Welcome, Amanda. And
Hi,
next,
Amanda.
Renae, are you with us?
I am with us. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Hi.
It's been one of those days.
It's been one of those weeks, I think, but that's all right. We're here.
True.
And with an espresso martini to wake me up.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Renae, you do not need an introduction, but would you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, I'm Renae, Made in Midlothian director and Yellow Door studio operator. So that's my little home studio. And I do the market stuff, and you see my face all the time.
That is true. And we're going to just move on because we have to be done in time for Corrina Hewat's beautiful workshop today. I'm going to move on to Karen. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Hi, Karen. Can you introduce yourself to everybody and tell us about your business?
Hello, yes, I'm Carly Handcrafts, and I produce basically ceramic coasters and wall things depicting historical castles, sites, places of interest.
Cool. Very nice. Is that one of yours behind you?
Oh no, that no, that belongs to my husband.
Oh. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're here just to thank everyone who has been involved in pulling this together and getting our marketplace up and running. And very much the people that are on this call today had a lot to do with that. So well done, everyone. I think there are a few other people we want to thank. Renae, do you want to put your cocktail down and do that? And
Do I have to? Do I have to? Can I just sit and cuddle it like this? Yes, people to thank. So I think we've got the Cora Foundation have helped with some funding to get us on the way. And obviously our other funders, so we've had funding through One Dalkeith and the lottery. All our wonderful directors who, now I'm having to count, yes, are all here.
Yes.
to have a moment there. All the amazing directors and all the other volunteers as well. So Karen's one of the volunteers.
Oh my gosh, my phone has gone mad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, is that you? Ooh.
Naughty.
I thought
Sorry.
that was a small child. That's forgivable. Yeah, so we've got lots of other volunteers like Karen, and we were hoping Sandra Vick was going to join us tonight. People that have been working behind the scenes, helping test out the website, and test vendors who have stuck with us through all the times that I've gone, can you just try this? And obviously Alan from Blue Rose Digital has been amazing and built us a wonderful site. It's really such an asset to have for Midlothian. And we've also got Kevin, who has been wonderful, volunteering for the last 3 months doing our marketing. Obviously Shondra, because, you know, she's the rock. She does all the paperwork and all the things I can't do. Who else have I missed? All our vendors and everybody who's gone on and bought something and supported it in any way at all. Yeah.
Well, I believe that Karen has had a part to play in this as well. A very important part. She's been on the team that's helped to develop. Oh my goodness, my husband is pointing Ben and Jerry's at me. Right.
Just say yes.
Ben and Jerry's? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Is there any... So sorry, I'm really distracted because I've got like half naked children and a husband with ice cream running in front of my computer. Anyway.
But at least you didn't say half naked husband and children with Ben and Jerry.
I mean, half naked husband with ice cream. That's
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
so
we were hoping that Julia and Claire from Midlothian Ladies Club could join us tonight, but it looks like they're not able to join just now, maybe a bit later. So we'll just say hello to them when they do join. I think Amanda's just popped off. Popped off.
Where did you go?
She's gone. Okay, well, we'll wait for her to come back. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, what's everybody drinking? I have a rhubarb and ginger gin from Edinburgh Gin.
Oh, nice.
I have a fine glass of water.
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm on
I
coffee.
can fill my water with gin. I mean, no, wine, but I have to finish my water first.
Finish your water first. I'm on coffee and diet iron brew. Other brands are available.
Okay, company.
What's happening?
They don't go.
Well, I got offered a coffee and I can't say no to a coffee. So I was like, I just got a coffee and a juice.
I made everything wobbly. Karen had something.
Yeah, I'm having a wee Baileys.
Oh,
Naughty.
nice.
Oh, Saturday
I'm
night.
not-
Enjoy it.
You know what?
I'm not sure if this is a good thing, but I feel like I always win.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You have one of those.
We're always
You've got a
jealous.
built-in bartender.
So pretty.
Is that an
Many
espresso
talents.
martini you've got?
Sorry?
Rennie, is that an espresso martini you have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, it is. Yeah.
Sounds lovely.
Lucy's in Luswade started doing cocktail lessons over Zoom in lockdown, and it was the best thing ever. I mean, I didn't attend any. I haven't done any.
She just gets handed them.
Yes.
I'm so unbelievably jealous.
Lionel.
Yeah.
Linus. Anyway, carry on. Things that aren't drinks.
So I thought that we could talk about the marketplace and why we thought it was important that there was a marketplace for Midlothian creatives specifically. So I don't know who wants to lead on that. Perhaps Renae?
I mean, I can't, what will I say? Yeah, I think it's just so important. There's a few things that we offer that Etsy and the other big ones don't.
Which is?
And that's things like local collection and local delivery and being able to really sort of be the I am your pottery studio just around the corner type feeling with it. And we've also got a certain amount of, you just get lost in Etsy. It's worldwide. And even New Monday, that is, you know, the whole of the UK, you're fighting amongst thousands of other vendors and thousands of other people. And, you know, at the end of the day, it is just better to source it locally. Your carbon footprint of sourcing it locally is, you know, so much better. It's unbelievable, especially when it's things like pottery, which is really heavy to send around. And the other thing I think we do that other sites like that don't is we actually get to know the maker a little bit and make those connections and know that there are people just around the corner doing these things. I'm going to waffle on, otherwise you should stop me there.
Okay, I'm good.
Renae,
Oh.
I like the thing that you said once. You said when you buy something from a local crafter, they do a little jig.
Yeah, Amazon does
Yeah.
not do a happy dance. They don't.
Although, you know, a retail giant, I've been doing my research, a certain retail giant made $75.4 billion in the first 3 months of 2020. And in 2020, their carbon footprint had increased by 15%. So I think there is something to be said about buying locally. That's one of the, and all that money, all that money they make, do they need it all? I mean, come on, let's put it back into the community. Alison, you were going to say something?
No, I was agreeing. It's if a bit of that money could stay in Midlothian, that would be great for everybody.
Absolutely.
I genuinely think we could properly make a difference to the local economy with it. And I don't mean to say that it's something that's like, look at us amazing, but genuinely, if everybody just bought 3 of their Christmas presents off the site this year instead of Amazon, the difference that would make is phenomenal. And it's, you know, it's more than just the amount you would spend on Amazon. So much more of that money will go back into the economy and go back into creating jobs locally. And then those people then are able to go out for dinner. And, you know, it's such a knock-on effect.
I think the timing.
Karen?
No, I was just going to say, I think the timing is for the launch and everything that you're doing is absolutely bang on the money. Because when you listen to the news and reports that are going around just now, there is so much emphasis on local economy. And because people are now spending so much time at home, they're not going into town, they're not going into the centres of anywhere, they are buying more locally. So this is actually feeding into this new way that people are thinking.
Yes.
So that's how I look at it.
And so,
isn't it great the talent that we have in Midlothian? I had no idea.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think at times we get overshadowed by Edinburgh, and sometimes Midlothian people are described as being from Edinburgh, and that's so annoying because no, we are a county who's got lots of talent, and it's time to stand up and let everybody see that. So this is great.
Yes, absolutely. Karen, I just want to ask you,
I mean,
what
within
sorry, I just wanted to ask you what attracted you to be a vendor on the site.
Well, I already have my own website, but like I said, I think moving into the way that's happening now, where everybody's thinking about buying locally, I thought it'd be a really good way to be part of the local Midlothian selling locally. And as you just said, the creativeness that's within the area is unbelievable. When you look at the stuff that comes up just on the Facebook site, the talent there is just incredible. And I think this is something I wanted to be part of. And I think more and more, once it gets known, more and more people are going to want to be part of. So that's what brought me.
Excellent.
It must be really tricky for you at the moment too, because you usually sell in historic Scotland, and
Well,
it's historic
picked
Scotland,
up.
isn't it?
Yeah,
has it?
no, it's
Oh, that's good.
no, it's the National Trust.
Yeah.
And
Oh, National
that,
Trust. Sorry.
yeah, and that's picked up. I just delivered a whole load of stuff to Culloden, and we finished delivering stuff to Bannockburn because it opens. I think it's next week, but Culloden are already open, and it's phenomenal. I mean, it really is phenomenal. So, no, it's going okay. But I mean, because of lockdown, I moved into doing all sorts of other things just to keep the brain going. So, it's been fun. I'll probably have to go back to normal work at some point, but hopefully not too soon.
Well, we'll help you with that. Amanda, you had a. Sorry, Renee. Are you all right?
That's
Do you
all right.
want
Go
me
for it.
Okay,
No,
I
it's
just
fine.
wanted to get Amanda's take on things. Why do we need this website? What do you think is the most important reason?
I just absolutely believe that local rather than, going to some of these other sites. And, when you go and look so far, there's over 300 products listed, and it's all just beautiful stuff. And, everybody said already, oh, I could do all my Christmas shopping here. And,
Yeah.
or could you custom make something, and, knowing that it's going to be there in time for Christmas, and
Yeah.
knowing who's made it makes a difference as well. And it's,
I think people are going to spend a lot more time on that sort of thing as well when they can't see their loved ones. I think they're going to want to really buy something that's special and ethical and all those.
Oh, she's frozen again.
Oh dear.
And I think, we say every year, oh, shop local, shop local, shop local, and it's just putting everything in one place.
Yes.
And it's like you say, Etsy is, for some things, is just so oversaturated that I think you get lost. So being able to pick out something, that makes you unique, I think it's going to be a big game changer.
I think the customers get lost too, though. And there's something about that. It's not just the makers that get lost. As a customer, you kind of, it's just, there's a whole bunch of stuff and it's kind of intangible. And having something a little bit more local makes it that bit more tangible. I was going to say earlier, you beat me to it, of what I was going to chip in with is it being needed. I think the response we've had from vendors has been incredible. And we've had 45 vendors sign up now. And that's in, the last 10 days of getting the vendors on from the public side. We've had some testers before that, but in, I think it's 10 days, has it been something? It feels like forever. We have, our makers have listed over 300 products in that time. And that's only a really short amount of time.
Amazing.
And that says to me how much it was needed from the business side of things and how much businesses needed this avenue of sales. Yeah.
Well, I certainly just want to throw in there, since we're on the subject of vendors, that I think for people who have a website but don't necessarily have the funds to put a shop on their website, because it does cost money, it's a great way for them to sell, because they can have their own website, sell on ours, and have a link to their website so people can see more of their work. So I just think that's really great. We're just, what we're doing is a good thing. And Erin, Erin, my love. Hi,
Hello.
what are your thoughts?
Well, no, do you know what I really like about it is that when we started this off, it was all about our community and how we all kind of came together, and felt like we didn't have a platform And you know, all the other counties have got their platforms, and we didn't have one. And you know, the making this marketplace felt like a community was making it. And it felt like, you know, I don't want to go on Etsy. I'm far too terrified to go on Etsy. I mean, I'm a complete technophobe, as you will all know now. But like Etsy and New Monday and all of that, they're just too big. And Made in Midlothian just feels like our community's just gone online. I mean, all things have had to go online right now because nobody can do anything face to face. So the markets have gone online. And I just feel like our community's just taken that step to be on the internet. And that's what I think is really, really cool about it. It's all our local people.
Yes, absolutely.
I have to say, if I wasn't involved with it, I would be so glad that it's appeared because I would want to do all my shopping on it. So I think I'm a vendor, but as a customer, I think it's fab, and I'm going to buy from it definitely.
Yeah, me too. It's great.
Oh, it's going to be a MiM Christmas.
Yes, it's going to be a MiM Christmas. There's got to be some kind of pun there.
And there's such a lot of things on it. It's such a diversity from art to wire words to things made of pottery. You know, it's just such a range of stuff. So there's something for everyone already, and it's only just started.
And also, there's so much scope for more. So the website is completely designed so that we can have classes, and we want to have the whole of the arts, the whole of the Creative Arts Centre on our website with links to stuff about them so you can get to know them. But also we can have books, we can have downloadables, we can have classes and vouchers, experiences, and it's a free way to put your business out there and have a storefront for your business that doesn't cost you anything. Because if you don't make sales, you know,
it might be. I was going to say it might be an idea with some people. You know, as Erin, as you said, you're a bit a technophobe. That you know, a few of us put ourselves forward as like helpers for some of the craft people who would like to go on, but are a bit too nervous about actually going on because I don't know how to do that, so I'm not going to do it. So there was
come on! I thought I had a volunteer there. I was like, yes, you totally can do that. So we have been helping people on loads. I've been helping lots of vendors, just with some of the tech support, but also some of the confidence and things like that. It's amazing how much people are, you know, worried about these things and scared to do them and feel like they don't belong, and actually just going, you know, you do belong. But yes, we have been helping a lot of vendors through, and some that, you know, wouldn't normally be trying to do anything like this. But we are hoping that maybe if we get big enough and all the right things, that perhaps we can find some support through people like Business Gateway and things like that, so that we could try and find some support that isn't me, that help people who can't and wouldn't normally be able to do these things, because it's not a skill everybody's got, but everybody.
But we have put the notice out there that we're looking for somebody who might be looking for a work experience opportunity or something, and then they could come in and just help people put their shops up. But I'm going to stop there for a minute because we've got Shondra Vick, who has joined us. Hi, Shondra.
Hi.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I love Shondra's work. I have one of her paintings hanging just above my bed, so I see my puffins every morning, and I love them. Shondra, can you just tell us a bit about yourself and about your work?
Yeah, okay. I've just realised I'm not wearing my varifocals. They are a bit of a new thing to me, but I can't actually see you all very well on my phone. So I'll just guess that I'm talking to lots of lovely people, and that's who it is. So I'm Sandra. I'm an artist. Actually, I have a painting of mine hanging above my bed too. So because my teenage son, I said, "Oh, where am I going to go to this thing? I don't want to sit in my studio." And he said, "Well, I always talk to everybody on my phone in my bed. Why don't you sit on your bed, Mum?" So that's okay. That's what I'll do. Okay, glass of wine on my bed. So yeah, that's my work. I'm an artist, but I also have print loads of my or decorate loads of sort of products with my designs that come from my paintings. So I have my own website, but I like the fact that the Made in Midlothian one is actually a Midlothian, you're in with all the other Midlothian people. And I'm hoping that it's going to mean I'm going to get to know a few more people from Midlothian as well, because over here in Pennycook, we don't tend to mix with the rest of Midlothian. And you guys don't come. So it would so I'm hoping that that's what this is gonna lead to. So, is that enough about me? Do you need anything else? I do birds.
Yes. We're going to unite the Great Divide, the Great Pennycook Rocky Divide.
Bring Pennycook into Midlothian. That's what it is.
Our arms are open.
Kicking
Our arms are open.
and screaming.
And I see there's plenty of glass of wine there as well. So you're obviously, it's the place for us to come and see you.
Yes. You'd have to get a taxi, though.
Did come over.
Oh no,
Oh,
we lost
her. She'll pop back.
So I think we've touched on, I had some points down here about unique gifts. Well, we know that there's wonderful, unique stuff. You can get personalized art and beautiful things. I'm on there, so you could actually book a DJ in 2029 when we're all able to have parties again. So
you want to do the DJ sets my son does. He does the VR ones. He did 11 sets over lockdown.
Wow.
In
so
VR.
old. Far too old.
Oh, it makes me, I just go, yes, because he's down in London. So when he's telling me, I go, oh, really? Oh, that sounds really great. I have no idea what he's talking about. I just know they have these things on and there's hundreds of people.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Interesting.
That's the future.
That's kind of cool.
Virtual gigs, eh? I'm on board with that.
Nobody has to drink drive
figure out
home.
how to do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, he was invited by Minecraft to do one, I think it was in August. And there was about 300 people. And it's all this VR that you must log into. It's something like this, but you're actually sort of there with your avatar and all this sort of stuff.
I'm on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we
I'm
gained Sandra. We lost Amanda.
Yeah,
I know where she's gone.
it's going crazy. So, I know. Once I get Amanda, there she is.
Oh, she's
Okay.
coming. There she is.
I blame
Oh,
the
Sandra's gone.
I now christen the Made in Midlothian Marketplace. So please raise your mugs, cups, glasses, and bottles. And cheers to new beginnings.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, Sandra's gone. I've got to get Sandra back. Awesome.
Yay! Cheers.
So I want to ask Erin, what? Yeah. Tell me about the market group in Facebook, because some people may not know about it.
We have a market group in Facebook, and it's where, well, lots of people put on their wares, and we can chat about what you can buy locally. I mean, it's we to have a wee look at what we've got in our local wee community, and you can have a chat with people and you can find out what they're selling. And now you can find our website and you can buy the stuff online. And it
Yes, definitely. Well, Karen's disappeared.
It's gone.
Gone for a refill.
Yeah,
Thursday
okay.
night shopping.
Fair enough.
Hey, there she is.
Thursday night shopping. Thank
Thing
you,
of-
Amanda. Can you
Thursday night shopping, yes. Thanks.
Donna, we've not
Sorry.
really heard much from you, although you have you have told us about the kids that you work with, the art club. And is there any chance that art club might be putting their things on the website, on the
Well,
marketplace?
I always, if there's an opportunity, and I really love that you've offered that opportunity to Art Club, and I think it's great the way you always include the kids in the things that you do, and because we can come together as partners, there's all those great sort of learning opportunities for the kids. So I like to make everything into a project. So what I would love to do is take some kids on that process of how do you put your work online. And I'd love it to become the place that they could sell their book. They publish a book every year, and this year they're just deciding on the theme of their book. So that's something that we get printed, like we get a lot of them printed, and then the money goes back into the club, and the club is free. So it's by buying on that marketplace, you'd also be supporting a local youth project as well, which would be pretty cool. And those funds that the kids raise, they get to decide how that money is spent as well. And they organise like art outings, they organise tutors that they pay to come in and teach them things. So I'd love to make a project of it and take them through that process of selling work online, because there's so many skills that you can learn through that.
Yeah.
You've got the writing, you've got photography, you've got digital skills, you've got publicity, marketing, all that stuff. So hopefully, I'm wondering if someone maybe in MiM like to come into Art Club and maybe give a talk about that at some point. That would be awesome.
Don't worry, you can ignore the awkward silence. I've actually already offered.
Yeah, so I love to make everything into a project if possible, because the kids get to really learn then.
Well, I want to thank you, Donna, because the kids have added so much to the work that we've done this summer with the kids choir and the animations. And it's a wonderful thing. There are some very talented kids out there. And one of the things we hope to do is, if the marketplace, it will pay for it has to pay for itself. So maintenance and that. But because we're not a nonprofit, the funds will go back into the community, into projects for, like art club and, whatever comes up at the time that people propose to us. So we do hope to be in a position to fund community projects.
Cool.
And we look forward to working with you.
As always, we love working in partnership.
Fab. Okay, what's the time? Okay, so is there anything else anyone wants to add before we start talking about what's coming up for MiM after today?
I was just going to add something about the Facebook group, is that we are keeping the Facebook group open so that for people who aren't able to get themselves on the website or don't want to, or for whatever reason, we still want to leave that avenue open for people to sell from, because that's essentially the current craft market. So don't feel shy. If you're not on the marketplace, you can still post in the group. You're still part of MiM, even if you're not on the marketplace. There are all different ways to be involved.
Yes. Oh, we almost forgot the major thing is the competition.
Yes.
We have some wonderful things coming. So sorry, Renae, go ahead.
No, you go. You do it.
No, you go. You talk about the competition.
Oh, no fights in the ladies.
I'm just, immediately looking over and going, yes. So we have a massive basket, essentially, of really lovely prizes. So there has been a couple of donations, but actually what we've managed to do is use some of our market funding to support the website by actually purchasing some of the artwork of our makers. So we're supporting them, as well as running a little marketing competition for us. So it's a win-win. And if you make a purchase between and I'm doubting myself now. I should have written that down. The 12th and the 29th.
26th.
Is that right, Shondra? 26th. Oh,
26th.
I was close. You can win a hamper of lovely Made in Midlothian crafts. So we've got a beautiful set of watercolor cards. Now those are, and her name has lost me just as the second. But she is a lovely young artist. I think she's about 17, who does beautiful watercolors to fundraise for her charity trips. We've got a Sandra Vick travel mug. We've got Carlaway Crafts. So that's Karen here. She's got a book in, and she's also donated a framed picture to go in it. We've got some Made in the Avenue scrubbies. So that's Amanda. And we've also got some beeswax wraps, so eco wraps. And we've got the wired letters that is done by Beth, who's also another one of our young entrepreneurs. So she's a 16-year-old, and she's been running her own business and been involved in Made in Midlothian and been selling through the group, and now she's on the marketplace. So yeah, and it's really lovely to see our young entrepreneurs on the marketplace. We are so chuffed to have a few teenagers on there. And yeah, you can win that by going to the site and making a purchase. Everyone will go into the draw.
Yes, and it's a big hamper of. It's worth about £100, I think. So
yeah, I think
there's some very lovely things. Beth's wire art is really cool.
It is really nice. Yeah.
She is very impressive. Everything she does is done so professionally. You would,
Yeah, the finish is lovely.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful finish.
What's really nice in Midlothian at the moment is there's those stepping stones, so the kids can come through like a free art club, and there's like no, you can go, you have that access, and then they could, be part of the Facebook group, and then part of the marketplace, and there's that really nice stepping stone to, a professional sort of career in the arts. It's great.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Renae, I think, about more sort of mentoring opportunities. It would be great if we could start connecting the more experienced people with the young people on the arts and how to sell your stuff, which is kind of what we're heading towards, I think. And I know with the music stuff, Erin and I have talked about that before.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because the bottom line with a lot of this is, as much as crafts and arts are a love, you need to make money from it as well. So there's that aspect of actually being commercial in doing what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Well,
yeah, I think we want to hit those lines somewhere between being a supportive community where we're all supporting each other as makers, but also having a side of it where we are supporting people who are just coming up the way and just getting started, and that we're a resource there to be used as well. And it's getting that fine line of being in between the both, of that we are all part of it, but we're also there for support and help. And
yeah. So I just want to make the point that we are a not-for-profit company, Made in Midlothian. So us directors, we don't make money off of the marketplace unless you're selling on it. So it's, it's not like we're trying to fill our pockets like the big giants. We are trying to help the community, and that's it. So it's, sorry?
I was just going to say, and it should be pointed out that you don't get paid.
Yeah, we're totally voluntary, and it's because our hearts are in it, and we just think we can all do this. I mean, Midlothian, Scotland all just pulled together so well during the COVID crisis in the early days, during lockdown and everything. People really did what it took to get us at the other end of it, fingers crossed. And I think this falls right in line with it. I think if we pull together and everyone starts supporting each other, and it's not competing with each other, it's community.
Helping and supporting.
Absolutely. And if the artists make money on the way, that is brilliant. But I think the key is that we're supporting each other. Exactly. And I think the key also is that my gin is getting to my brain a bit. So can someone
Mine's
oh,
not. Mine's empty.
I know I'm getting.
Andrew.
I was going to say,
No. He looks like he might murder me. I'm going to put my glass down.
What's Alan say?
There will be witnesses.
it's only been around for how long? It's not even 2 years, is it? Is it a year and a half? Something like that.
A year and a half.
And in that time, how many workshops have we run? We've had 2 big craft markets. We've got the website. We've got the Facebook group. We've got hundreds of likes. We've run all these different workshops. We've got singing events. We've had live music events. How on earth have we done that in a year and a half? It's amazing.
Passion.
Sleep is for the weak, Alison.
A lot of gin.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah.
Although I would say the one thing you missed there that I'm most proud of is that we've managed to pay artists like 10 grand this year, which is something that as an organization I couldn't be prouder of managing. And Donna's the same with Art Club. It feels so good when you manage to support artists and actually pay them a proper wage for doing a job. Despite the fact being volunteer led, we want to be supportive of artists coming in, and that is one of the things that this year I think has been amazing to see.
Absolutely, we wouldn't have had that. It just didn't exist in Midlothian in that form anyway. It's brought it all together.
Yeah. And there's been no other opportunities this year. No.
Now, speaking of the sorry.
I think even in a small way, the fact that we've contributed to their stuff being on to do during COVID, it's pretty awesome, really.
Yeah. And people have run some beautiful things. Samantha Cochran and her Teddy and Doggy that she ran through lockdown for little ones was absolutely heartwarming, and and my 2 absolutely loved it. And it was a little bit of routine that went, oh yes, it's a Tuesday.
Yes. And Saturday sessions went extremely well with the music. People really loved it. And Erin and her beautiful voice with Sound Lounge, very, very good. And I'm really happy.
I just really appreciated that. I mean, Matt and I had nowhere to play. I mean, we just started out. So, we're only a year old and we had no chance once lockdown happened. So we were eternally grateful for Made in Midlothian for keeping us with a platform, with a stage. And that was it. We actually got to sing, and we would never have been able to do that otherwise. So, and we learned how to do it virtually. We learned how to record music. It was a great learning curve for us. We learned how to do it Matt knows how to do it, let's be honest, but he taught me how to do things virtually. It was quite nice.
Oh, but it was crazy. You guys had like 3 different screens and you couldn't hear him. No, he couldn't hear you singing.
That's right. He couldn't hear me sing. So I had to hope that he was going to get it right. So I had to get it. And then you could see him on the iPad on my ironing board.
It was absolutely brilliant. You had like a phone videoing something else so that then you could see it in the video.
Yeah.
It was a bit mental. It was great. It was great.
Crazy.
I mean, I was a huge fan of Dance Monkey. I mean, I actually listened to that and danced to it in my home when I'm by myself, which is never, because since lockdown.
It's my children's new favorite song.
It's great. It was great. But in addition to Sound Lounge, we had lots of other acts, and we had Sweet Lily on My Music Monday. Who did Hallelujah.
Sweet.
That was so sweet. And I'm happy to say that we're going to, in October, do a replay. We're going to sing it back, and we're going to air all of our music stuff again that we did in the summer. So it's back. And and people can join us, and it'll be on a Saturday, I think, again, if that's right, Erin, I don't remember if we said that or not, but
Yeah.
it's going to
I
be
think it was just Saturday
fantastic.
sessions again.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's Saturday again. We're going to also, we have some things coming up, some very exciting things. Like tonight in about 12 minutes, so we're going to have to get off of the telly box. We have Corrina Hewat. She is performing a song that Corrine Paulwart wrote during lockdown. And she's also mashed it up with a poem that she wrote during lockdown. And it is like tears to my eyes. It's beautiful. So she's going to teach us how to sing that in about 10 minutes. So that's going to be amazing. And we still have 2 more of those. And in addition to that, we have a new podcast coming up, MiM's first podcast series. And it's called Tell Me More by Lee Taylor, who is a crazy, bonkers historian, writer, storyteller, and she's going to be leading that. And I'm not going to give too much away, but it's good. It's really good. It's cray-cray. But I've heard them all already, but it's going to be fantastic. And that will be every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. because they'll be for the whole family. So you can just kind of hang out on a Saturday morning and listen to it, or anytime thereafter, because once they air, they're out there for you to listen to anytime. And have I forgotten anything, Renae?
Oh, we've got Kiki's Banner Project on Sunday at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. I think that's the right time and place. Yep. So she's doing everybody decorates a sort of, was it 6 by 8 inch square? So I'm going to be doing that. That's tomorrow. Oh gosh. Yes, tomorrow morning. That's what I'm doing. Be fine. With the 2 12-year-olds who have can't go wrong. But yeah, so that's a really lovely project. That's going to be making one big community banner that goes into the One Dalkeith building. It'll be displayed in. It's one of the One Dalkeith projects. And yeah.
Excellent.
Is there anything else? Upside Down. Upside Down's so sweet at the moment.
I know. And Teddy and Doggy, we're going to rerun that as well, I think, in October or November. So we'll be looking forward to that.
Getting it onto YouTube, right? So that you can watch with your kids on the TV and stuff like that, make it a bit more easily accessible for kids.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Right. Okay. We're going to not cut it too close here, but I just want to say thanks again to everyone who's been involved in getting our marketplace up and running. And we're looking forward to doing really good things with it. So, Karen, thank you so much for joining our crazy gang of women and men. Welcome. And someday we'll all... I could tell that, you know.
Yeah.
So if you're a maker and you want to be on our marketplace, then be on our marketplace. Come on down, get on there, and I have got the information for it. It's www.madeinmidlothian.com, and it's /marketplace, but just look at the whole site because there's lots of really great information on there. If you want to buy some really fantastic, unique, and local Christmas gifts, go to our marketplace on our madeinmidlothian.com website, and you're going to find some fantastic stuff. And again, the competition runs from the 12th of September, I was about to say June, from today until the 26th of September. And what are the rules for that again, Renae?
I believe any purchase off the marketplace, you'll go into the draw. So go in, make a purchase, buy some fab stuff, and you'll go into the draw to win lots of more fab stuff.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm going to bid you all adieu. And
Okay.
thank you for being here tonight, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And cheers again, ladies.
Cheers.
Everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
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 They're still here.